In the heart of a village of Anant's town, it was a place where joy and harmony flourished, where laughter of children echoed through the fields, and where the bonds of family were unbreakable. The villagers lived in perfect unity. Husbands helped their wives fetch water from the river and participated in household chores, while the wives assisted their husbands on the farm. The marriages in Anant's town were the epitome of partnership and love, with every member of the community playing their part to maintain this blissful harmony. Life in Anant's town was idyllic until the arrival of a city girl named Amma. Amma's presence was like a whirlwind. She wore skimpy dresses, lavish makeup, and adorned herself with expensive jewelry and outfits. Her arrival did not go unnoticed by the men of Anant's town. Captivated by her glamour and allure, they began to follow her wherever she went, neglecting their wives and showering Amma with gifts and attention. The once unified village started to crumble as the men spent their money and time on Amma, leaving their homes, women, and responsibilities behind. Distressed by this sudden change, the women of Anant's town held a meeting to discuss the situation. They decided that the only way to reclaim their husbands' attention was to transform themselves. They resolved to work tirelessly on their farms to earn enough money to improve their appearances. For months, the women toiled under the sun, cultivating their crops and saving every penny. When the harvest season arrived, the women sold their produce and amassed considerable wealth. With their newfound riches, they bought beautiful dresses, exquisite jewelry, and cosmetics. They transformed themselves into visions of elegance and beauty. However, their transformation came too late for the men who had squandered their fortunes on Amma, who had vanished from the village, taking all their money with her. When the men saw their wives' new appearances and realized the folly of their actions, they were filled with regret. They pleaded with their wives to take them back, but the women were not easily swayed. After many apologies, the women laid down their terms. If the men wanted to be accepted back, they had to prove their worth by working hard to become wealthy again. They also had to repay the money the women had spent on their transformations and continue to support their new lifestyle. Humbled and determined, the men of Anant's town agreed to the conditions. They worked diligently, day and night, to restore their fortunes. With time, they managed to fulfill the demands set by their wives. The women, satisfied with their husbands' efforts, accepted them back into their lives. Anant's town returned to its harmonious state, but with a valuable lesson learned. The villagers understood the importance of loyalty, hard work, and mutual respect. They vowed never to let vanity and external allure disrupt their unity again.